Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at y'all with your mid-September 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. I still want to wish you all a very happy birthday. I hope Virgo season's been treating you well and I hope you've been having yourselves a fantastic birth season and a happy birthday. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it and let's see what is going on here for mid-September 2022. So we're going to go ahead and go look into these energies. What do we got showing up here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding their September 2022? What information can I provide here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-September 2022? Having a look here at your first card out, we do have here the Death card, which is the card of change and transformation. This is Scorpionic energy as well, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio potentially here for a few of you. Moving on forward to the next card, we do have here the Five of Cups. And then looking at the last two overall energies for the second half of your September, we also do have here the Princess of Pentacles. And then looking at the last card, we have here the Chariot, which is a Cancerian card, so you could be connecting with a Cancer potentially. Now, having a look here so far at your mid-September 2022, we have the Death card, the Five of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, and then we also got here the Chariot. I kind of feel like with the Death card here to the Five of Cups, this is about ending something that has been a little bit of turmoil for you. I kind of feel like the Five of Cups in this situation is grief. You have definitely taken time to grieve a situation, but it looks to me like, especially in this card specifically, right? If you pay close attention, we do have the Four Cups here that are actually left standing, and this individual is holding the fifth cup. It feels to me like this fifth cup being isolated from the rest of the four represents the Ace of Cups. Sorry, I'm going to give you a bit of a clearer view. I'm sure you guys couldn't see that so well. But this individual is basically drinking from the isolated cup, which could be identified as the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're getting ready to get back into a fulfilling place. It's kind of representing that like you've went through all the grief that you needed to go through, Virgo, and you're ready to be happy again, or you're ready for success again, or you're ready for good vibes and good times again. It's like I'm kind of done being sad. It's time for shit to change. Now, basically with Princess of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this is about putting your, your right step forward, basically getting yourself back into where you need to be in order to get your success going. So if this is about getting back into a happier or more positive place, Princess of Pentacles here says, I got to start to conduct a plan, and I got to go ahead and start taking action. And with the Chariot coming into play, Chariot here is a brand new path that is opening up for you. So I feel like September 2022 at the mid-month mark is really all just about getting back on track. It's like, you know what? I went through my grief. I went through everything I needed to go through. I'm ready to get back on track. I'm ready to start enjoying life again. I'm ready to start just being in good energy and having good vibes and kind of overall the sadness. I feel like that's what it really comes down to here for many of you Virgos. So let's go ahead and keep it moving forward. Let's go ahead and see what'll be coming in here for you regarding the second half of September. So what'll be coming in here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout September or mid-September 2022. What's going to be coming in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo? Go ahead and have a look. First card out, we got here the Hermit. So Hermit card coming into play. This actually is your card. So you might be dealing with a fellow Virgo. Kind of feeling some wisdom coming in here for you. Not sure if it's like wisdom from your guides, but we'll dive deeper in a minute. Moving into the next card, we do have here the Star. And looking at two more cards, we also got the Ace of Wands. And that Ace of Wands is going to be followed up with here the Five of Swords. So let's see what's coming in here for you for your second half of the month. Well, you got here the Hermit, the Star, the Ace of Wands, and you got here the Five of Swords. Now, with the Hermit coming into play here with the Star card, I feel like this is about your intuition kind of intuitively guiding you at this time. So as I've already previously mentioned, right, looking at the overall energies of the month, it's like I'm kind of tired of being sad. I did everything I needed to do. I'm leaving my grief at home, and I'm starting to put my right foot forward so that I can open up a new path for myself and start living happily ever after again. Now, looking at what will be coming in here for you, since you've made this choice, since you've made this decision to leave behind grief, universe says, okay, Virgo, I see that you're ready to get the ball rolling. All right, let's get the ball rolling. So here comes in alignment. That's what will be coming in here for you. Hermit card here to the Star. Universe says, all right, Virgo's ready, therefore I'm ready. Let's start aligning Virgo to what it is that they want. Now we have here the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is kind of like the fire that's already been ignited within you. So there's going to be some sort of passion, I feel, that's going to be lit within you this month. I'm not sure if it's about you suddenly get this new passion, for a certain type of lifestyle you want to be living. Maybe whatever kind of grief you went through has made you reflect a lot and you've now chosen that you want to live a different way. If that's the case here for you, it's like I'm passionate now about living my life in a better manner that's more healthy and more positive to me. let's say whatever you went through here with the Five of Cups has transformed your outlook on how you do certain things. That's what I feel like the Ace of Wands is here. So whatever you have suffered with and experienced and grieved through, it's given you a newfound perspective on your life or on certain situations revolving around your life. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to be acting upon here in mid-September. So things have changed because this situation has changed you personally. And now whatever changes are coming forward, you're going to start to notice them being implemented in mid-September 2022. Now, with the Five of Swords coming into play here for you, this is pretty interesting as well. Because if you see here, the person on the bottom has 3 swords, the person on the top has 2 of them. I feel like this is the battle between the devil and the angel on your shoulder. This is the battle between your high vibrational self and your low vibrational self. Your low vibrational self wants to hold on to all the pain. Your higher vibrational self here wants to make the decision to abandon this pain. So I feel that for you, whatever you went through, I feel like coming into mid-September 2022, all that pain is going to be abolished. All that pain is going to be gone because it's changed you as a person. But in a way, this grief kind of experience, this sad experience that you endured, it's also changed you for the better. Whatever you've learned from this experience has ultimately made you a better person. And I think that that's what the most important thing is, you know? For example, let's say you went through a breakup. Breakup was very sad. Person broke your heart. Maybe they made you recognize that something about the way you were going about your life wasn't necessarily the best for you. Maybe you started to realize that after you were in a breakup, you realized, why do I always do things for everybody that I love and care about, but I never do enough for myself? If that's something you realized, then you were like, wait, now I want to live my life in the way where I make sure I take care of myself while also taking care of others, but I want to make sure that I make myself a bit more of a priority. So what did you learn from that? Well, you learned that you over-prioritize other people, you put yourself last, and you want to change that so that you can better your life going forward. So there is like a million different examples here, Virgo, that I could give you based upon what your situation's like. However it resonates to you guys is how it resonates to you. So yeah, what you can expect, or basically what's going to be coming in here for you, is that you're going to be getting ready to get the ball rolling. You are aligning to your new life, Virgo. Whatever happened in your grieving period, it's changed you as a person. It's taught you something new. It's given you a newfound perspective on your life, and you're living life differently these days. And ultimately, it's your choice to do so. You're choosing to live your life differently, and it overall has a better and more positive impact on you. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look here and see what's going to be going on in the land of the unexpected, basically. Let's see what's happening that you may or may not be aware about here, showing up in mid-September 2022. So is there anything coming up here for Virgo that they may or may not be aware about regarding mid-September 2022? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. First card out, we do have here the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is usually the card of success. So there could be hidden success that's going to be revealing itself to you. But Six of Wands could also be the energy of attention. So somebody here may potentially be wanting your attention as well. Moving on to the next card, we do got here the King of Cups. And looking at 2 more cards here for you, we also do have here the Prince of Cups, and we have here the Ten of Cups. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, taking a look here about what you may or may not be aware about. Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. As I previously mentioned, right, with the Six of Wands coming into play here for you, this could be the energy of somebody wanting your attention or hidden success. Now, with the King of Cups coming into play here for you, it does feel to me that you're kind of in a position right now where you feel like you are doing much better. And because you're doing much better, you're noticing that situations around you are doing much better. So it's kind of like a realization of like, well, I've been in a higher vibration, and considering that I've been so high vibrational, it feels like everything else around me has been quite high vibrational as well. So you're noticing that how you changed internally has also started to reflect externally in your life as well. The more positive I've been in my life, the more compassionate, caring, and loving I've been, the more positive situations have been surrounding me, the more positive situations in my life have been manifesting. So you've kind of learned here too that how great you've been internally is starting to show up on the outside, okay? So I definitely see that many of you are starting to notice that you're manifesting a lot clearer, more positive situations in your life. Now with the Knight of Cups here to the Ten of Cups, I also do feel here too that you may not be aware, but you actually are manifesting something pretty huge. 10 of Cups is something pretty big. Could represent like the ultimate lover, could represent the ultimate job, but 10 of Cups is that card that represents the ultimate fulfillment. So whether you're aware of it or not, Virgo, being in this energy that you guys are going to be in mid-September, you're definitely manifesting something huge in your life that's going to bring in a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. Now, for some of you Virgos, as I've already previously mentioned, that could be love. If it's not love, though, it could represent like the most amazing job. It could represent the most amazing life. In simple terms, manifesting something big. So I feel like you're not aware of that. And the reason why you're not aware of that is because right now you're doing so great in your own life, in your own personal level. But you're going to soon start to see how everything that's going great internally is now starting to reflect externally. Now, what I mean by that is that we are the creators of our reality. So if we are creating and manifesting, if we are doing the best we can for ourselves, and if we are happy internally, the external circumstances have to conform to what our vibration is putting out. So if we are positive people, we therefore are going to attract positive situations externally. If we are people who are loving, we're therefore going to start to attract external situations outside of us that are loving in that same exact manner. So what you do within will start to show on the outside. And I think that that's going to become very clear here for you. So you're not going to be aware of that at first in mid-September, but then it'll start to become a lot more clear to you. You're like, my life's changing a lot. Like, it's not even just me. Like, people around me are doing good. People around me are happy. And then I'm noticing that I'm getting myself into better situations. And it's like everything that's going on the inside, it's got to reflect on the outside here too. So you might not pick up on that first, but you will eventually see it. And as I've also mentioned here too, this is for a few of you Virgos, you're in the process of manifesting something big. You probably don't even see it coming, but you are genuinely manifesting something huge here. All right? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and keep moving forward. Let's see what else you can expect here throughout the rest of your mid-September 2022. What else can my beautiful Virgo peeps here expect throughout the rest of their mid-September? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First card out, we got here the Two of Wands. You might be at a place of a crossroads here this month. Not sure what that crossroads is representing. We also got here the Seven of Cups. And then looking at two more cards, we got the Queen of Pentacles. And lastly here for you, we do have here the High Priestess. So taking a look here at what you can expect during the rest of your month, we got Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Well, Seven of Cups, it could be a card of confusion. Two of Swords, it could definitely be a card of indecision or a little bit of a crossroads. So I do feel like having to go within here with the Queen of Pentacles is going to be something very, very big for you. You're going to find yourself stuck here, Virgo, in regards to whatever path you're on. And it's going to call for you to have to go within to figure things out. I don't know exactly why you're stuck here with the Two of Wands. It could be that maybe you're stuck in what direction you want to go, whether that direction revolves around your career, it revolves around your love life, or it revolves around your personal decisions. I definitely see, though, that with the High Priestess coming into play here, too, especially paired with the Queen of Pentacles, you're being called to go within and to allow your inner guidance to guide and direct you at this time. So at some point in mid-September, you might find yourself at a crossroads. Universe here says, let your intuition guide you. Go with what immediately feels right. Go with what your gut is telling you. Right now is not the time to ignore your intuition. Now, I know that that's not an incredibly specific message. Whatever kind of crossroads some of you may encounter, I'm not sure what it will specifically be to you. But if you want the answer, note and acknowledge that the right choice, the right path to take, is already within you. The answer is already there, but you're going to have to allow yourself to go with what your gut says, not overthink the situation, and not overcomplicate things. So listen to what your gut is saying is what you're being called to do. Clarify the Two of Wands. Can I get a bit of insight into what this crossroads might be for Virgo in their second half of September? And what do we have? We have here the Devil. Ooh, temptation. That's what I sense here with the Devil. Temptation. Could be a Capricorn popping up in your life, but do remember that at this time in mid-September 2022, Mercury is still in retrograde, so this could be a time where things from our past do return to our present. So there is a way, or there's a chance here that you might get tempted. Remember how earlier with the Five of Swords, I said that the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords was kind of like the devil and the angel on your shoulder? I feel like with the Devil card coming out here, the temptation that's being brought up is the temptation to go back into the pain you've experienced and to let that pain consume you. So you might feel tempted here, meaning that the pain you've experienced might start to come back up again. And this is natural. And the reason why I say this is natural is that because during Mercury retrograde has a great way of allowing us to see what still needs to be healed. So just know and acknowledge, Virgo, that if any pain that you've recently purged out and that you've recently endured and that you've recently, changed your life from ends up returning, don't allow yourself to fall back into that pain and be completely submerged from it. But instead, take a look at that pain, see what still needs to be healed, and allow yourself to release it accordingly. So don't run away from your emotions this month, especially if more pain or if more types of feelings and emotions start to come to the surface for you. Bring it to your attention, confront what needs to be confronted, let yourself heal and let yourself move forward. I think that right now, the devil coming up here, it's going to feel like, well, my life is going so good, and now suddenly here comes back all this pain, all this reminiscing, all this reminiscent energy, all these feelings and emotions. It's like, what the heck? I was just doing so great. Why is all this happening now? Don't look at it as something negative happening. Look at it as an opportunity to release any of the leftover emotional residue, okay? That is the best way that I'd say to look at it, because that's essentially what it is. So anything that comes up here right now, any sort of leftover emotional residue, just do what you need to do, release it, let it go. Don't let it consume you, okay? Try not to get caught up in that energy where it's like, well, my life is going great, now my life is going to shit, now all these emotions are coming back up. Don't get lost in the negativity. See it for what it is. It's emotional residue. Don't give it the power over you, okay? All right, so that's what I got here for you. We're going to jump into some advice here, and then we'll move into the outcome in just a sec. But what I do want to mention here so far is that, like, the overall gist that I'm getting here for mid-September is that Death card, 5 of Cups, you went through something pretty intense. And coming into September at the mid-month mark, you're going to be in much more of a more solidified and stronger place. You have changed as a person due to what it is you've experienced, and it's allowed you to open up a new path. I want to live my life in a brand new type of way that I feel is more positive for me and that I feel makes me happier. Taking a look at what will be coming in for you, you're showing the universe that you're ready to get the ball rolling, universe gets ready to roll with you. So you're going to start aligning yourself to whatever kind of new type of way of living that you desire, or whatever new things you want. Overall, new shit's happening here for you. You're aligning with what you want. Now, you will find yourself at a crossroads here where you may feel all this emotional residue coming back up again that maybe you haven't entirely purged through, and it's going to feel like my life was just going pretty good here in mid-September. Now it just feels to me like my life is going to shit in the matter of a second. Don't get caught up in that mentality. Don't think your life is going to shit. Don't think that out of nowhere everything's getting bad again, because it's not. Look at the feelings and emotions that show up here for you and look at them for what they are. It's leftover emotional residue, leftover things that I need to purge and that I need to let go of. So don't get consumed by negativity this month, but instead continue to persevere and overcome it. Now, looking at what it is that may be happening here for you is that there may be situations arising where there is somebody here that may potentially want your attention in mid-September, Virgo. So somebody here might be trying to put some moves on you, or somebody here may potentially be trying to reach out to you. But I also see here too that for a few of you, you are in the period of time where you're manifesting something big and you might not even be aware of it. So if that does end up coming through here for you, there could be a potential huge manifestation that you kind of unintentionally made happen. Whether it be, I just got my dream job, or I just met a soulmate, or, oh my God, a goal of mine that I never thought I would complete, I suddenly made it all happen. There could be some sort of surprise element that comes through here for you guys this month as well. So be on the lookout for that. When Mercury is in retrograde, it's very hard for me to communicate sometimes, so I end up jumbling and stumbling over my words. Just bear with me. I appreciate it. Let's look at some advice though, Virgo. What is some advice that we have here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding mid-September? First card out, we got the Four of Wands. Hello. I love the Four of Wands. What a great card. Moving on to the next card, we got the Queen of Swords. And looking at the last card for ya, we do have here the Queen of Wands. A lot of Queen energy showing up here for you. So, looking at your advice, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. What I'd say here for you is that essentially the best advice I can give you is right now, be as bold and courageous as you can. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a person who's on top of their shit, okay? Queen of Swords is that energy where nothing is going to knock me down, nothing is going to deter me from my path. Queen of Swords is collected and put together, but she also will not take no shit from nobody. Now, looking at the Four of Wands coming into play here, Four of Wands is a card that represents a lot of stability, and it also represents being happy with the stability that you have. I feel like the advice is here, Virgo, is enjoy this month. It's a good month for you. Lots of good things are happening. Lots of good moments are happening. Your life is starting to stabilize. Good things are starting to surround you, and it's starting to be consistent. Embrace it at this time. No matter what comes in for you, whether it is the past returning because Mercury is in retrograde, or old feelings and emotions starting to come back up again, don't let that deter you from the fact that you're living a pretty great new path, and things going around and going on in your life are quite well. Don't let anything stand in the way right now of the consistent stability that you are gaining here in mid-September 2022. All right? So essentially, embrace all the good shit that's happening right now, and don't allow your mind to easily get tricked and deceived into the fact that, oh my God, my life is going south, because you are far from it. Your life is in a pretty great position, okay? All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and have a look here at the overall outcome for you regarding your mid-September 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding mid-September 2022. What is now going to be the overall outcome here for Virgo? And that overall outcome is going to be the King of Wands. I like it, baby. I like it a lot. King of Wands here says, I am now ready to take action to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. King of Wands is an energy where you know what you want, and you're going to continue to be in the direction to continue to persevere and get what it is that you want. So I feel that King of Wands here says, I'm not backing down, you know? No matter what I've experienced, no matter what other pain has to come my way, no matter whatever other things, I need to confront that are within myself, I'm going to make sure that I let go of all of that grief I've experienced, and that I continue to purge away all these negative emotions that don't serve me, and I'm going to let myself continue to live my life right now in the manner that makes me happy and that's enjoyable. I'm over being sad. I'm over feeling like I need to be trapped by negativity or be stuck and bound by my traumas. I'm ready to release everything that I need to potentially release, and I'm ready to start living my life as a person who's free. Free from all my past experiences, free from all my trauma, free from all the pain that I'm now choosing to leave behind. And as I continue to work through all the pain that still needs to be released, I'm going to do it with a brave and happy face. Because right now, I deserve to be the Virgo who is set free from their past and free from their pain, and is incredibly happy and excited to start a brand new journey. And that brand new journey will be tied with love, compassion, positivity, happiness, but most importantly, it'll be tied with my choice to do all the right things that I can to be living the best life that I can create for myself. Beautiful. That was an awesome channeling, by the way. Really love that energy for you. Really beautiful outcome. And really awesome reading. Virgo, thank you so much, and happy birthday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It is super duper appreciated. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. That would be gratefully appreciated. And if you've enjoyed this video, definitely don't be afraid to drop a like and to drop a comment down below. If this message was not your message, no worries there. Feel free to check out any other awesome tarot readers on the platform or any other future videos that I post. And without a further ado, Virgo, have a lovely rest of your September, and I will see y'all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.